Hello and welcome back to Choice Biz of Bliss. My name is Cilla. We have a mess. My friends, this is a mess. And we're going to go through it piece by piece. Well, not piece by piece, but section by section, talking about what I struggle with. I think I've done a fairly good job talking about the die cuts, ephemera, embellishments that I don't want, that I can get rid of. But what about all of those bits and pieces that I struggle with keeping? That's another thought process. And I want to talk about it today because I think for myself, I found some solutions. And I think because I've been forcing myself to really work through how I use things, how I store things, that I'm understanding what is not working for me. And one of the things I think a big inhibitor for me is the muchness of anything. If I have too much in front of me, it actually hampers my creative process. So let's talk about it. In a past video, I tore down some of my kits that I had been using for 30 days of sketches. It ended up not being that many kits. I think it was like 3 or 4 that I tore down. And I placed the paper in my new paper category, which is by manufacturers, single sheets by manufacturers. And these are my scraps that, so this is all that's taken out of this paper. We're going to cut these down and place them in my scrap folders. That is also a new category. And if I can remember, at the end of this video, I will take my camera off and show you what that looks like now. So we're going to put these to the side because we've already decided how these need to be handled and dealt with. We have 2 full sticker sheets. Now, they're not full. They have some stickers used out of them, but they're both pretty full. And they're both in the family category. I'm going to place these in my themes in the family category. So we've made a decision about that. Now, all of this is something that I've been struggling with because every time I would get to the end of a collection or made a small purchase, that I thought I would think to myself, okay, I want to use this, so I'm going to put it front and center. I will use it. Well, no, I haven't been because there's so much of it to look through. So one of the things I've decided is that I wanted to use, kind of working off of Ginny Linguini's basket theory. I wanted something that limited me. So there's 3 categories here. And in these, each category is going to be something that I definitely will use, but I know because of the quantity, it may take some time. I definitely use these labels. So in this hole is only going to be labels that I can flip through quickly and pull from. So here's a couple more labels. They're going to go in there, and that decision has been made. So I'm going to choose what I put in these other 2 that is going to be items that I know for a fact I will use. And the rest of this is going to be categorized separately. Now, these are from the same. So I had 2 sets of this. And this one I have been using and I've torn it down. I have a category for this over here in a drawer. My mini alphas, I have a category for that I pull from all the time. My word stickers and my label stickers, all of this these have categories. And this is something that I pulled out with the intent of using. I used a little bit and then just did not put it back up. Now that I have reset my desk and I have new organization, there's no excuse for me to continue doing that. So some of this stuff is just going to get put where they belong because I did not have a space at the time that it was put in the pile. And now I have a space. This is a die cut that was given to me in a yellow swap by Sherry. I love it and I want to use it. So I'm going to place it right here with these. These were made for me by Ginger from Ginger's Corner. I'll have her channel linked below and her Facebook group. If you are into swaps or you want to get started doing swaps, that is the place to be. She does an amazing job organizing swaps. She and her team do a fantastic job. But this is something that I want to use. I love them and I want to use them sooner rather than later. So I'm going to place these here. They're not going to go here. That I'm going to have to do something else with those. This needs to go back in my sticker category. These are word stickers. They go over here with my word stickers. I need to place this with the collection. I know I have this Bellfleur collection by Photoplay, and I need to place this ephemera in that collection. This needs to go with my Maggie Holmes collection. This is something that was bought at a different time than I bought my collection, and I just did not put it up. I have this, so it's going to go together. This is some more from Sherry from the yellow collection, from the yellow swap, and I want to use a lot of this, so I'm going to place it up here to be used. This is Daisy D's. It's as old as dirt. I think I've used everything from this that, other than maybe these. I could probably do a little title out of these. So that is going to go in this to be used. I'm going to use it sooner than later. More labels. So I need to finish fussy cutting these and place them here. These are from Sherry as well, but I need to finish cutting them so that they get used. This is a cute, look at that. There's one of those stickers. This is a cute notepad that I like, but guess what? It does not belong where it was. So I need to place it in a new home. Over here in my drawer with the rest of my notepads that I use. Okay. We're moving through it. This is ephemera. I've used this several times, but there's a lot to it. There's 3 yards, and it just makes a banner. I still like these, but I'm going to place it with my drawer over here to my left that has my Tim Holtz, because that's what it reminds me of. My Tim Holtz ephemera. This just came off one of my cards, and I'm not sure which one. So let's look at those real quick because I've torn up a card. This was a card kit that we put together. Maybe it goes here. I don't know. We're going to pretend like it goes on this card. So this is a card kit that we put together, and I need to actually just, you know what? I need to give these cards away. I need to use them. This was given to me by an employee who had gotten them in a package. She did not know how to use them, so she gave them to me. Let's see what they are. Okay, so this is acetate and then a green vellum. And everything inside my brain tells me I need to use that. So we're going to put it up here. Okay, so here is some more struggle buses. All of these packs of ephemera. These little envelopes are leftovers that I didn't know what to do with. Ginger made these for me, these words. Want to use those. Leftover ephemera. This is Hip Kit Club ephemera or die cuts that I don't know what to do with. They're extras. And so I have all of these packs that I would just bag up, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But I would bag these up because I didn't know what to do with them. I'm finished with the collection. So it's created a problem. And some of these, like I made this as a photo mat and ended up not using it. Do I keep that or just throw it away? Because I die cut this out and I like it. I die cut it. I fussy cut that out and I like it. I like those suitcases and the globe. But I don't know. I think I'm going to throw that away. I'm going to make a decision and just get rid of that. These, I could use these sides. I don't want to use those. I know that. So I can place these in my scraps. That's a decision made. And here's more. So I'm going to make a decision about which side I want to use and then put those up. I have 6x8 pads. So let's get, we're going to have to work on that, and that's going to take some time. And we have stickers that need to go in stickers. So even these puffy stickers, they need to go with my stickers. These need to go with stickers. Stickers. This is washi, but it's going to go with my stickers. We're going to talk about these 6x8 pads. We've got pieces of acetate that I want to use. And another 6x8 pad. So and a tiny alpha that's going over here to be filed. Okay. So the stickers with the stickers. We're beginning to get where I want to be. Leaves. Even leaves that I die cut or punch, I use all the time. That's why there's very few, because I use them so much. I'm going to go ahead and place them in here because this is something that is an easy addition to clusters. I don't think y'all can even see this. They're an easy addition to clusters. They just help fill out and create interest. I use leaves a lot. And here's a snowflake, a random snowflake. I'm throwing it away. Okay, now we're back to the very, very difficult part. Some of this, as I go through it, I know I'm not going to use them, so I will be able to get rid of it. But some of it I want to keep, and I need to make a decision. I have tried color binders. The color binder, that is not something that works for me. I have 3 color binders, and I have not touched them since I set them up. It is just not how my brain thinks to access them. So, Teresa made a suggestion about placing with manufacturers, and that's what I may do with this. I may just break these bags down into manufacturers and then just place them with kits that they kind of resemble. This is something I want to use because it's Chatterbox, and that's the last of that kit. This is also from Chatterbox. May or may not use those. And these are Mente 6x6. I definitely don't want to get rid of those. There's some washi tape. I definitely do not want to get rid of these. So, oh, not Mente, I'm sorry. 49 in Market. Beautiful. So, that has got to go where I will use it. What is this? I can't remember. Oh, I remember now. was intended to use it like this on a page, and it didn't work out. So that is still something I probably would do. Okay, so this has a purpose. Now let's talk about my 6x8. This is something that I do frequently. I pull in pads that's got different color variations that give me an addition for layering, matting, and just, cutting out elements. So this is something that I store up here in my Fajala, and I keep those handy so that I can pull from them. So that's where they're going back. Now we are down to these bags, this little container, and this little container. I'm going to make some decisions and then I'll come right back. I've made a lot of decisions. It did not take as long as I thought it would to sort through it because I had pre-made decisions, and that helps out tremendously. I knew I wanted to keep any kind of label, tag, no, I'm saying this wrong. So these are tabs, labels, and tickets in here. These are larger layering elements. So there's some frames in here and just layering bits. These are leaves. That's it. This is stuff that I use all the time that I know I will pull from and it will get used. And this is an old safety pin that we're going to put up where it belongs. Okay, so these are items that I know I want to use sooner than later, or it needs an action. I want to use these. I want to use up this last hole reinforcer. I want to come up with an idea for this. This needs to be fussy cut. I'm going to use this on a layout soon, and then I'm going to throw away the rest of these elements. These and these I want to use sooner rather than later. So that is going to go in this because it's stuff that has to happen soon. There's not a lot, but it does have to happen soon. I also want, these are flowers that I've made, handmade, and so I want to get those used soon. I have some ephemera, and I have some sticker bits that I think I will use, but they're going to have to go kind of in a general category because these are from different collections. Okay, so we're going to put this in here as well. And then this is some ephemera bits. I'm going to put these in a little baggie. No, that's not big enough. This is going to go into my Fajala for me to pull from. I have this chipboard and I have these word bits. Both of these are going in my Fajala. A lot of these are really general and can be used on many different layouts. And then my word bits to pull from. This is all I had. So I'm going to put those as well in the Fajala to pull from. I'm going to just take my camera off so that I can show you my scraps. And that'll pretty much wrap up this video. So bear with me. Let me just go ahead and pause. Okay, so this is handheld. I'll try to make it as steady as possible. But this is my solution. It's in the back of my Fajala. I have labeled to the side so that I can quickly flip through them, find the color that I need to be in, and place them in their sleeves. And I've made a decision about 30 days of sketches that I have about 20 kits, and then the rest of the layouts I will do out of purely scraps. So I will definitely be pulling from these scraps to create some of my layouts. All right, friends, that is it. We're going to move over here. And sorry, I had to move these out of the way because they were standing up too tall. That's it. That's it for this video. I'm happy to have gone through and sorted out all of that mess. I'm to the place now where I'm just going to create, and I'm very happy about that. Thanks for joining me. If this has helped you at all, please let me know. If you're not anywhere near the kind of mess that I am, you can let me know that too. And we'll just laugh at me together.